Yeah, I can do that. Oh, how's it going? It's been a while. I've been busy, not making videos. Look at me, not making videos. Been too busy. I haven't really. I've been a little bit busy. Okay, a little bit, but part of the reward for being busy was that I got a $250 voucher, like a prepaid MasterCard from my work, which the last time they did that was in December, but it was $100. And I spent it on 9 movies from JB because they had a sale. But we'll first cover some things I didn't get from JB, starting with Boxing Helena. This is the Jennifer Lynch film, like the only film that she's made, mostly because she was like 19 when she did it, and people don't like it. Reasonable. I watched it. These next 3 I actually watched basically within the 24 hours of me getting them. This is the German release. I wouldn't recommend it, but I also would not. I wouldn't recommend it because it is in English and everything. There's no stress about that. It's Power Region 2. It's 101 minutes for a film that's theatrically 106. I don't know what's missing from the movie. Obviously, the artwork is decently erotic. It's a semi-erotic film. I wouldn't really paint it as such, despite watching it. It has like 2 sex scenes. But I guess when, porn wasn't so readily available, everything that was slightly sexual was erotic. But yeah, obviously everything's in German on the back. It's interesting. I'm happy to have it, though. I definitely plan to rewatch it. Hopefully the unrated version that is only on the US DVD, because there's no Blu-ray of this film. There should be Blu-ray. Fuck it. We're in an age where we're appreciating cult cinema. Jennifer Lynch should release it on Blu-ray. She has the 35mm print, so why not? Then I got 2 A24 films. These are both... I got them from Outrun DVD, the import store in Australia. I've never bought a A24 film, so I kind of hate the whole barcode on the spine. I guess most people face it that way, which kind of makes sense because it still has the Friendship A24 on the bottom. It's a slipcover. It's okay. It comes with a commentary of the filmmakers, a lot of people there actually. Deleted scenes, Men in the Dark, extended Q&A, Conor O'Malley, extended garage scene, and 6 collectible postcards with behind-the-scenes photography. I've watched it. Very fun. Funny, very, if you've seen I Think You Should Leave, it's very much like that. Unfortunately, I got the disc that isn't the Toad. I know, if you know, you know. Apparently there was the disc that was from the A24 store was meant to have a Toad on it. I don't think Outrun got it from them because it doesn't have the Toad, which is disappointing because that would have been funny, especially because the scene that this inside artwork is for when he licks the Toad. And it does have some artwork which are just very random stills. They're not from the film, like they're obviously just during the production of, because absolutely none of this happens in the film itself. They never directly reference the camera in the film. Obviously. Yeah. They're not bad. They all say Friendship on the back, which is cool. But yeah. Good. Actually, credits to photographer, which is... Oh, each one of them has a slightly different photographer. Andy... just people whose names I cannot pronounce. But I like how they actually are crediting them. It's nice. It's fun. And then I got Bring Her Back. This one I've been waiting a long time to watch. I say a long time. I hate kind of saying that because it's only been out for 8 months. It came out at the start of the year. I just didn't watch it in cinemas because I was too scared I'd have a panic attack while watching it. So I bought the 4K because the Blu-ray is not coming to Australia till October. And I'm an impatient little bitch who won't be here for most of October. But it does come with director commentary with both of the directors, a coming full circle making of Bring Her Back featurette, which is about 20 odd minutes. Really nice. Shows some great practical effects, because so much of this film practical effects. It shows you the monster, which they rarely ever show in the film, which is great. They show it in a bathtub for one part, and it's really, really creepy. Beautifully done. 6 collectible postcards of behind-the-scenes photography, which I won't be looking at, because I don't want to spoil the film. because it spoils the film. But yes, really good set. It's just a 4K, unfortunately. I say unfortunately because mine actually, when I was about an hour and 32 minutes in, started glitching on the screen, and I was like, oh fuck. So I changed the player and it worked fine, but then when I changed it back, it worked fine, so I don't know what the deal was. Nevertheless, really good, excellent 4K, looks outstanding. Got Dolby Vision HDR, it's all in a really, it's red on black, like honestly, this is ridiculous. Dolby Atmos, sounds really good, great sound design, great score, terrific film, I highly recommend it. It's a good, solid release. I can't imagine the Australian release will be any good, but they definitely seem to be the kind of directors where you want to get the boutique ones, because Umbrella had talked to me, A24 has talked to me as well, but Second Sight did talk to me, and that was phenomenal, so yeah, definitely the boutique kind of label. And now the stuff I got from JB. I'm going to start with these two because they're still actually taped together. These are my Father's Day gifts to my dad. I've already bought his birthday gift. I've mentioned it in my previous... I mentioned it previously in my previous Blu-ray haul that I hadn't shown it, because I didn't show it. I'm still not going to show it until I give it to him. His birthday's not for another week, but Father's Day's in 2 days, at least as of filming. JB had a sale, so I bought these two for him. He wanted the Cold Chisel one, which wasn't actually on sale, so I still bought it at retail price, which is a bit disappointing, but I was able to get Becoming Led Zeppelin for less. I'm not going to open this one, but I do believe it comes with a booklet, because this is the Madman version, which is in a slipcover, hence why it's a bit thicker. I know, they're still taped together. I don't know why I'm just leaving it like that. But it comes with a booklet. The booklet, I'm pretty sure we've already got 2 copies of, because we saw this in IMAX, and they gave you the booklets if you saw it in IMAX or if you saw it at the Astor, so I'm pretty sure we've already got the booklet, but I guess it's just nice to have it with this as well. Either way, if I want to put it on the shelf, I can always just take off the sleeve and leave the booklet with it and put the case on the actual shelf to display it. Curious that he wanted me to buy it, but I'm like, yeah, sure, alright, if you want that for Father's Day / birthday, it's yours. So, 2 music things. He was actually at this concert for Cold Chisel, so that's why he wanted it, but also because he likes Cold Chisel. And then, this is actually 10 films, because I bought another while I was there. I was going to get Noroi the Curse, but I'm going to get the limited edition from the Umbrella website instead. So I bought all of these. So like I mentioned, I got a $250 prepaid MasterCard voucher, so I spent $248 on this stuff. I was going back and forth. I've had it for the past 3 days. I've been thinking about it. I was going to get the limited edition of Noroi the Curse, Black Sheep, and what's the other, Ransom, I think it's called. The one with Sean Connery. All of them were limited editions. All 3 sets became $250 flat, like in total, which was like great. That would have been perfect. But I'm like, I could just wait, because I know there's going to be a sale on for JB, because Father's Day is coming up. I'm going to be able to get more films, and I think this was a better choice. I basically ended up with just the right amount of money into it, because every single time I had stuff added and subtracted from the cart, it became like between 244 and 246, and I'm like, this being 248 was the best I could get. And it was a buy one get one free in there as well. I'm not going to take too many out of this plastic, at least not for now. The standard ones, at least, I'll keep them in. But we got Final Destination. You know what, I will take this out of its plastic. So most of these were films I've been wanting to buy for a while, because again, even my partner was asking me, like, you know, how often are you still buying physical media, because we're currently saving for Japan. I haven't been buying much. If you've seen my most recent hauls, I haven't been getting much, and when I have been, it's been very few and far between. I don't like the artwork on this. It's really shit. I also hate that it's a single disc release, bare bones looking disc. I wanted to get the steelbook. It wasn't. It would have been too expensive in the cart, unfortunately, by like 40 cents, which sucks. But at least the image that's in the steelbook is still on the back cover, that being with Tony Todd. So, yeah. And I really liked this film. It was really fun, so... The steelbook artwork we have in Australia is pretty shit as well. It's a really awful looking skeleton with like the people as the teeth. It doesn't really work so well. Like the US versions look a lot better. I don't like this artwork. It just looks shit. I like the original artwork that they had for the poster, but the thing is, they're doing this thing now where every disc, the DVD, Blu-ray, 4K, and Steelbook has a different art piece, and I hate that. They're doing it for Superman as well. Just change it for the Steelbook, have everything else be the same, so at least I don't have to complain, because I'm complaining. They had a buy two, get one free, and the freebie was Constantine. This is the only film in this that I've bought that is actually a film I've gotten an upgrade for or a duplicate. I have this previously, still on DVD. Sorry, on Blu-ray. Really, really love this film, and it comes with like a butt ton of special features, which is great as well. It's like apparently a 100 GB disc. They've just maxed it out. It's got 2 hours of special features, alternate ending, deleted scenes, commentary, a whole director and Keanu Reeves thing where they talk about the film 20 years later. Apparently the 4K looks incredible, especially in contrast to the Blu-ray, which was interesting because I've seen this both on streaming, I've seen it on Blu-ray. I think I almost got a US Blu-ray last year at the Cinemaniacs. I got a mystery bag which had Constantine and some other films, and one of the other films was like Indiana Jones, the Dial of Destiny, which I already had, but I kept it because I'm like, so I can have a copy and Dad can have a copy, because you can't get that film in Australia. But Constantine, my friends didn't have, so I gave it to them instead, because I already had it, and I'd gotten it for like $5. So this being a freebie and an upgrade, 10 out of 10. This is the lackluster one of the bundle, which is Earthquake, but again, as a freebie, I'm not going to complain. Original artwork, which I appreciate, no special features. I looked it up, no other country's got any special features, even a bare bone disc artwork. But apparently, I believe it's a BD66, which is a woof. But it does have Dolby Atmos, and I think the audio also has DTS, English DTS 2.1 Sensurround, which is the original audio, because the whole point was like, oh, it's Sensurround cinema, it's like gonna be really shaken and quaking. I've heard the Atmos is better than the Sensurround, but I like that you have the original and you have the new one, and apparently it looks pretty good on 4K, so I'm like, cool, because we didn't get a Blu-ray here, and if we did, it's a shitty old Blu-ray, so I'll take a free 4K, why not? Then we get the one I'm super excited for, Sinners. I've already seen it. I saw it in IMAX. It was insane. It's my top rated film of the year, but not my favorite. I still really am just thinking about that one with the zombies that aren't actually zombies, 28 years later. Love that movie. But super fucking happy to finally have this on 4K. Been waiting, because when it came out, it didn't go on the sale initially, so I didn't buy it. I do like how the disc art is actually the guitar. Pretty neat. Again, didn't bother to go out to get the Steelbook when that was released either. The Steelbook looked nice, but I didn't bother to get it. I would have been okay with buying it, but I got this for free instead, and it comes with, obviously, a load of special features. I don't know yet if this 4K actually comes with the IMAX ratio. I imagine it does, but they don't actually stipulate anywhere. Like the 4K, the Steelbook at least had a sticker saying that it has the IMAX ratio, but I don't see why the standard version wouldn't. Otherwise, people would have said, they would have been like, oh, the Steelbook's the only one that has that. But I'm like, why would you print two different types of discs? That doesn't make any sense. That would be stupid. So I'm happy to have it. Hopefully it has the IMAX ratios, because they look incredible. So yeah. This one I actually missed at MIF, apparently, which was last year, I believe. Flo, my partner, actually watched this, I think in the cinema. She really liked it. It's from France, Belgium, and Latvia. Interesting. Thank God I read this. Soundtrack, Meow 5.1 and Woof 2.0. Not even kidding, it actually says that. That is fucking hilarious. Is it going to focus? Look at that. Oh my god, I've never seen that before. Also a couple extras. You get a animatic work in progress version and interviews, which is good, because for a Madman version, I was not expecting any special features whatsoever. And disc artwork and inside wallpaper. When does that happen? And despite the fact that I didn't buy those big expensive sets from Umbrella, I did still buy 5 other versions from Umbrella, including one that apparently wasn't in the store, so I had to buy a different film. But because of that, I bought a different film. So I bought this one as an extra. This is spring, summer, fall, winter, and spring, because I had bought The Isle? I think it's Isle. Idle. Isle, I think it's Isle. I-S-L-E. Which is not how you spell Isle. Technically, it's A-I-S-L-E. Anyway, Creep and Ten Canoes, and Daybreakers, which is a 4K. So let's look at these, because these have slip covers and J cards and all the bullshit. We start with the Isle. This comes with a J card, which reveals more artwork. For those curious, which I usually stipulate, oh, I like that. It's got spot gloss on the blood. That's cute. I do take the J card off and usually fold it and put it inside the case. But of course you get your artwork, which is the standard theatrical artwork, and the inside will have the same artwork, but just without the classification sticker, but I don't really care so much. I'll leave that there for now. But this one does have video essay by critic and writer Nadine Whitney, who's a friend of the channel. She's the reason I got this. She didn't say anything. She just had a positive review on Letterboxd, and apparently she had COVID when she recorded the video essay. So I'm very curious. But you get an audio commentary, a making the soundtrack featurette, and Kim Ki-duk, his films and The Isle, and then Lee Seong-jae, they're Korean, on Kim Ki-duk, and interviews with the cast and crew. So in conjunction, we have summer, spring, summer, fall, winter, and spring. I'm going to show this to my dad, and he's going to be like, but we don't have fall here. We don't. I don't know why they call it fall. I know it's because the leaves fall. It's not as stupid as most American things are, but it's still a little stupid. But this is nice artwork. Look at that. Pretty. So this one's a lot more of like a meditation, because it's like set over the course of like a year, and hence the title of the movie is The Seasons. And it's just set with like a monk, and he's like apprentice. So yeah, that's nice. I don't think there's anything extra special to mention on this. Oh, wait, did the Isle also have? Oh, you're shitting me. Okay, Nadine did video essays on both. She did one on this as well. It's got audio commentary of Pierce Cronin and James Marsh, Changing Seasons of Man, a video essay by Nadine Whitney, behind-the-scenes featurette, and interviews with cast and crew from the premiere. I like Asian cinema, it's nice. And now for something that ain't so nice. It's a little bit weird. Some would say it's maybe funny. Some would say it's maybe creepy. Most people would probably say it's creepy. Of course, we have Creep. Okay, I guess I can just take some of these jacquards off. Ooh, Creep. What a nice looking dude. What a nice looking lady with a... It's either a bag or a child or a dog. That's a dog. That is a dog. Ever missed the last train? No. I'm really pedantic. Unfortunately, I haven't missed it. Sorry, bud. Creep. Rated R. It's got just a little ad for Umbrella's web store. Oh, actually, I could probably use that to buy things for cheap. I've had that percentage off discount code available for a while, and I haven't utilized it. Yippity yay. Oh, bloody hell, look at all those special features. I don't know if it's going to show up properly. You know, I realize most people watch this stuff on a TV, and, man, that is so much bigger than my little box in Adobe Premiere when I edit this on my laptop. That's why I feel like I should have two laptops so I could see everything bigger, but given it's just shots of my face, I think I'm okay. Anyway, audio commentary of the director, 2024 interview of the director, a 2024 interview of the producer, Mind the Gap, a history of British locomotive horror. Oh, a video essay by Jarek Gahan. I know that's going to be good. It is Gahan, isn't it? You know, I asked him and I've already forgot. It doesn't matter. He does some tremendous fucking video essays. I'm very keen for that. Creep 3D, the last tube came walk through. Okay, and archival interviews, making of, and a bunch of other stuff. There's a lot of stuff. There's a Q&A, deleted scenes, storyboards, alternate beginning and alternate ending. Curious. This feels like right up my alley in just like small, creepy little films. I think my brother would really like it. He likes when they go underground into a place and it's just creepy. And this is the London Underground, and we've been there, so hooray! If anyone's curious, no one is, because they're probably no one in America is thinking, why did he shave his head when it's the middle of summer? No, it's the middle of winter here in Australia. I don't usually shave my head in winter, not my thing. I had a costume party that I went to, a birthday party for my mate, and I decided to shave. I had a goatee as well. I had clean shaven. It's been a couple of days. I don't usually shave during the week because I go to work. Who gives a shit? 10 Canoes. This one I've been meaning to get for a long time as well. This is number 265 out of 1500. It's with Umbrella's new logo. But they've got a lot of special features on there as well. This is just one that I want to watch for just an expression of Australian cinema. Because why not? I don't have many films that feature, a large array of Aboriginal people, so that's just nice. And yeah, so has a bunch of obviously special features and whatnot. It actually has a documentary, the Belanda and Bark Canoes documentary. Making of, picture gallery, another making of. They're making the canoes and making the building huts and making spears featurettes. Interesting. And mini documentaries as well, so there's just a lot of stuff on this. A lot of stuff. 10 out of 10. We like stuff in this room. Clearly, he says, looking at all the stuff in here. So yes, moral of the story, I shaved my head. It's a bit chilly. You get used to it. I'm surprised. I don't, again, like I said, don't usually shave my head, but I also have a beanie, so, make myself out to look like a complete idiot. Like, hey, Julian, you realize you just have a beanie, right? Just wear the fucking beanie and shut up. I usually wear a hat at work anyway. I've already lost a bit of hair out the back, so it gets chilly anyway. But yeah. Anyway, last but not least here, we have Daybreakers, which is, ironically, the one film that my friend suggested I should not get. Fortunately for me, I'd already bloody well bought it. And also, it's free. All this stuff is free, except for summer, winter, spring, fall, whatever. Where'd my knife go? They've taped up part of the bloody J card for some reason. Anyway, yeah, so maybe I still will get the limited edition version of Black Sheep, because it's all woolly and stuff, and it looks fucking fun, It's a film I haven't seen since I was a kid. I don't think I ever watched it fully. I can't remember, because it's zombie sheep, but it's a horror comedy. One of those ones that would be on SBS, and my dad would be like, we got to watch this, That's how we learned about Shaun of the Dead, American Werewolf in London. Well, that wasn't for SBS. That was just because he had the DVD. Shaun of the Dead on SBS. Fucking nuts. Daybreakers. This is 3,000 units. Crazy. So this is an Aussie horror vampire film. It's set in 2019. What a dystopian year that was. That was my best year. In 2019, the most precious natural resource is us. Very dramatic. Yet apparently it's a vampire film. It's kind of in the title. I did like the limited edition look, the whole red set and everything that they had for this. It did look fucking nuts. But I just bought the standard version because I'm a cheapskate. Audio commentary of the writer-directors and creature designer. Very nice. Making of the Daybreakers documentary. There's a gag reel, animatics on set. Bunch of art department, lighting tests, and makeup, and costume, and hair, and makeup, and tests, and stunt stuff, and a lot of fucking stuff. Ugh, I love special features. Don't you just love special features? You get your 4K, you get your Blu-ray, pretty neato bambino, and a cappuccino, and of course you get reversible artwork, which gets rid of the classification sticker. Fucking A. Oh, it's good to be back. Now I get the energy to make regular videos where I'm not just buying physical media, because I can't really do that now because I got to save up for a trip to a different country, which is at the end of October, so it's not that dramatic. But yeah. So anyway, I've still got one more bundle coming in from Rare Waves, so obviously I'll do another video in about a week or two, and hopefully I'll be able to show what I got for my dad for his birthday, which is really funny. And yeah, then the rest of it's just pre-orders. I've got the Shin Godzilla Collector's Edition coming in, like Mungo from Umbrella, super keen for that. Some stuff from New Wave Video, some t-shirts that I might not show during the videos, and some Vinegar Syndrome stuff, but again, that's all like pre-orders and stuff. So, yeah. So I'll be back with more stuff maybe next week or the week after. Once the Rare Wave stuff comes in. They've actually shipped it all at once, which is very, very rare, and I hope that's okay and it doesn't fuck anything up. I wanted one film, I bought like 6. It doesn't matter. Yeah, because I've got little piles just right next to me that I have to put away. So, yeah, it's kind of a mess in here. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you kids next time, and, I don't know. So do the collecting for the physical media for me, because I just can't do it right now. But I'm super keen to see what I can find in Japan. Toodles.